Oh, hump day be humping. Today I have a warning for you about propaganda. An easy way to spot it. Tiff Macklem agrees with me. And I'm going to quickly recap yesterday's video. All 3 points. Stick around for that. First up, I was hit with right-wing propaganda this morning. Twice. How do I know? First off, it's right-wing content. There's right-wing content, there's left-wing content. You know it when you see it. How do I know it was propaganda? Because it was sponsored. Here's the other one. Sponsored. Whether you're a conservative, you're a liberal, or you're a socialist, or whatever it is, when you see a video you don't like, check for the sponsored label. If it's sponsored, it's propaganda. Again, doesn't matter if you're right-wing or left-wing. If it's propaganda, it's bad. All right, if you've been following me for the last few months, you know that I believe we're going to move away from the US dollar as reserve currency by the end of the decade, either officially or unofficially. Yesterday, gold hit another high, another record high. It went over $3,800 an ounce. Gold hits record high after Powell speaks. All you need to know is that it wasn't good. Bank of Canada's Tiff Macklem warns US dollar losing appeal as hedge. Interesting. Oh, AJ, you're just a realtor. You don't know anything. Oh, really? Worries about the independence of the Federal Reserve have dampened the US dollar's appeal as a hedge during turbulent times. In times of stress, investors historically have veered towards US dollar assets. That's changing. The value of the US dollar as a hedge may not be there anymore. Yeah, he's worried about the US dollar as reserve currency. People are fleeing the US dollar. What else did he have to say? Canada waited too long to diversify trade from US. This isn't new. This has been a fireside discussion for my entire life. We've always been concerned about our reliance on the United States. Now that they want to invade us, we're very concerned. Canada must make urgent structural reforms to ensure long-term economic prosperity. Canadian leaders, business, political, and economic leaders need to chart a new course, he said. We should have been making these changes 15 years ago, but the best time is now. Yeah, no time like the present. All right, let me recap yesterday's videos really quick. First up, the odd behavior in gasoline, Brent crude, and natural gas that I pointed out yesterday. Yahoo is still showing that this morning. Gasoline, Brent crude, natural gas. Those are the only three. Those are the only three that have this issue. There are two options here. One, it's an issue with Yahoo. Two, it's an issue with everything else. There is a possibility that Yahoo is showing something that the other tickers are not showing. Given what's happening with chaos in the world, I'm actually leaning towards this being valid and that everybody else failing to show it. That Yahoo is showing something behind the scenes that other people aren't seeing. But again, caveat, it could just be a Yahoo bug. All right, the boat they blew up. Yesterday I was talking about how improbable this is because of ocean currents. All right? It's 1,000 kilos of cargo. 2,200 pounds. How to calculate the cargo capacity of your boat. Number of people equals boat length times boat width. As an example, based on this math, an 18-foot long by 6-foot wide boat would allow 7 people. The US said that that boat was carrying 11 people, plus 2,200 pounds of cargo. This here assumes every person weighs 150 pounds. 2,200 pounds of cargo, assuming 150 pounds a person, that cargo was the equivalent of about 14 and a half people. Let's just assume one guy was short. Forget it, let's just go down to 14 people. So this boat was carrying the equivalent weight of 25 people. You can do this math in reverse to figure out how long the boat needed to be. Because that boat's definitely 6 feet wide. To carry 11 people plus 2,200 pounds of cargo, that boat would have to be 63 feet long. That boat ain't 63 feet long. So this is a lie, and all you need to know is that it is a lie, and you gotta ask the question, why are they lying? Which brings us to the Charlie Kirk issue. The official word regarding an exit wound, God, I can't believe this is the actual official word. The official word is that it was a miracle. That Charlie Kirk had miracle magical bones. His bone was so healthy and the density was so impressive that it's like he was the Man of Steel. If you really want to, you can Google the exit wound of a 30-06 bullet. When I said I should be able to stick my head in the hole, that wasn't an exaggeration. The internet is full of people questioning this. So again, this is a lie. It's a very obvious lie. So the question is, why are they lying? Look, all due respect to Charlie Kirk, what happened, and his supporters. If they're covering up evidence, if they're creating false narratives, you got to ask yourself why. If their story was legit, if it was the left, if it was trans people, if it was this, that, the proof would be right there for everyone to see. But the fact that they're creating impossibilities, it begs the question, what are they covering up and who are they covering up for?